Alright folks, this is Panarama Dan here, and I am in Titusville, Florida. Today is an historic day. It is the first SpaceX launch, first private launch, where we have a private company who is going to be launching astronauts to the International Space Station. And so I wanted to come to you today, not necessarily at a panorama, although we may do a little bit of that, but mainly just for you to see and get a vibe of what's going on here in Titusville. It's pretty exciting. I know it's been on the news a lot, and there are thousands of people here in the Causeway. There's the bridge over to this little barrier island where Cape Canaveral's at, and of course we're about an hour and a half away from launch time, and you can see how many people were there on the bridge. See if they could get a really good view. I'm walking over now to the east, and I wanted to see if we can get a little view of the area where the launch pad is at. And so we came and scoped this place out on Sunday, which was the day before Memorial Day, and there was about a tenth of this many people here on a holiday weekend. So just to give you an idea of how many people are really excited to be here at this SpaceX launch. Yeah, like I said, I mean, we could have parked anywhere where these vehicles are on the side of the road there. We could have parked the bus anywhere. Yeah, so back over there, you can see a picture of Roy. Got a nice place for him tucked away over in the parking lot. Our friend Terry Bowling was supposed to be coming. She is on the other side of the causeway, and they have now stopped all traffic from coming across the causeway. I guess too many people crossing the road. They just don't want anybody to get hurt, I guess. But she was about probably 15 minutes late getting across the causeway. We're hoping she can find a place over there, walk over. It's only a mile. There's a couple of parking places over there, and so hopefully she can get a place to park and walk over and hang out with us. There is question whether this launch is going to go off or not. The weather forecast was not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, and so it is improving. The forecast is improving. About an hour ago it was horrible. Rain, cloudy, thunder, lightning, tornadoes in Brevard County, and so it's getting much better. The forecast is at 5 o'clock, which will be a half hour after the launch. It's supposed to be 10% chance of rain, so it definitely is improving, and the forecast is for things to get much better. Alright, so we're back over here. If you look out, you can see a little barrier island, and then there's a clump of grass to the right of that, and the second clump of grass, and right above that second clump of grass is where SpaceX Dragon crew will be taking off and taking 2 astronauts to the International Space Station. So don't have a lot of stabilization here, but I did want to get it in here at max. That's the max I can get. Should be a great place if we get a good launch. Right above that second clump right there is you can see the tip of the Falcon rocket, and so at any rate, thanks for hanging out with me for a few minutes, and I'm gonna come back and try to put some more video on, try to capture the launch for you. I know you'll be able to see it on TV. You'll see a bunch of different vantage points of it, but yeah, I'll give you a little personal vantage point. Down about a quarter of a mile is the gate to where you go on to NASA property, and can't go any further than that. So just past where you see the vehicles down there at the very end of the road, it's shut down. Barriers there. You cannot go any further than that. All right, so this is Panarama Dan. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you like this video, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and I'll be with you just in a little while longer and try to bring the lunch to you. Thanks.